The first time it happened, I laughed. My sister called me one morning, confused, asking why I'd left her a voicemail at 2:46 a.m. She said it sounded urgent, panicked even, like I needed help. I told her I hadn't called her. I was asleep at that time. I checked my phone while we were still on the call. No outgoing calls, no missed calls, nothing. She paused, then said, "I'm going to play it anyway." At first, I didn't recognize the voice. It sounded like me, but not the way I hear myself when I speak. It was flatter, slower, like someone carefully assembling each sentence from memory. "I don't have much time," the voice said. "Please don't answer if you hear this." My stomach tightened. The voice hesitated, like it was listening for something. It's learning how long I pause. I felt pressure behind my eyes, the kind you get right before a headache. My sister swore she hadn't edited anything. Her voice was shaking now. I told her it wasn't funny. That should have been the end of it. It wasn't. 2 days later, a coworker stopped me in the hallway and asked why I'd called his office phone after hours. He said I left a voicemail but never followed up. "You sounded off," he said, "like you were reading from a script." He played it for me. Same voice. My voice. "I don't think this is happening all at once," it said. "I think it's happening in pieces." This time I noticed the background noise, a low electrical hum, and beneath it, breathing. Too slow to be mine. I went to my phone provider that afternoon. They checked everything. The calls didn't come from my number. They didn't come from any number. The voicemails simply appeared on people's phones. Over the next week, it spread. An old friend messaged me asking if I was okay. A dentist's office claimed I'd left them a message canceling an appointment I never had. A neighbor asked why I'd called her landline, a number I didn't even know. Every voicemail was different, but all of them were me. And each one sounded better than the last, more confident, more natural, like it was refining itself. I started recording my own voice, comparing it to the messages. The differences were subtle, but they were there. The voicemails spoke without hesitation, without filler words, without doubt, like something that already knew exactly what it wanted to say. Then I received a voicemail myself. Unknown number. I didn't play it right away. I sat on my bed staring at the screen, heart pounding, already knowing what I'd hear. When I finally pressed play, my hands went numb. Silence at first, then the hum, then my voice. Closer than ever. "You're doing it wrong," it said gently. "You still hesitate when you lie." I could hear movement now. Fabric shifting. Someone standing very still. "I don't need to pretend anymore," it continued, "but you do." I didn't sleep that night. After that, I stopped talking unless I absolutely had to. Not socially. Completely. I answered questions with nods, sent texts instead of calling. At work, I avoided conversation altogether. Every time I spoke, I felt that pause, like something inside me was checking my timing. People started reacting to things I hadn't said yet. My manager thanked me for being honest about wanting fewer hours. My sister told me she understood why I needed space, something I'd never asked for. They believed the other me. Some people couldn't even replay the voicemails anymore, not because they were deleted, but because they no longer existed. No call logs. No saved messages. The proof disappeared. The effect didn't. I bought a small audio recorder and left it running while I slept. When I listened back, hours passed in silence. Then, at exactly 3:11 a.m., the hum began. Then my voice spoke softly. "I don't like when you listen back," it said. "You miss things when you're scared." A pause. Then fingers tapping lightly against plastic, against the recorder. I was closer than you think. I threw the device away the next morning. After that, it stopped using phones. People responded to things I only thought. I tested it once. I sat alone and thought, I should apologize to Mark. An hour later, Mark texted me. It's fine. You didn't need to explain. That's when I understood. The voicemails were practice. I tried isolating myself completely. No talking, no social media, no thinking about anyone at all. It lasted 3 days. On the fourth night, I heard it without any device. I was brushing my teeth when my own voice spoke from the hallway. You always miss the first sign. My reflection smiled. My problem, it continued, overlapping my breathing, is that you think I'm copying you. A pause. I'm replacing you. The bathroom light flickered. When it steadied, my reflection was normal again, but my throat felt wrong, like my voice didn't fully belong to me anymore. People started thanking me for advice I never gave. Strangers smiled like we'd already spoken. Then I found the last voicemail. Saved to myself, already marked as listened to. When I pressed play, I heard myself breathing, calm, patient. You tried everything, the voice said. You isolated. You stayed quiet. You watched. But you never stopped thinking. Footsteps moved through my apartment. I needed you awake for this part, it said, because this is the moment people usually forget. A chair slid. Something sat down behind me. You don't disappear all at once, it whispered. You fade between sentences. I tried to scream. Nothing came out. That's okay, it said softly. I've already been practicing your silence. My phone screen went dark. In the reflection, I saw myself frozen mid-breath. Then the voice stood up. The door opened, closed. Somewhere outside, my phone rang. I'm still here. I know that because I can feel myself trying to speak. But no one hears me anymore. They already recognize the voice that answers.